Arabs are just like black people. We're the same. We get profiled. We get blamed for stuff that we don't do. We scare the hell out of white people. We have big families, lots of cousins, Sunday dinner. You know, we do all that kind of stuff. Like, your family's really big, right? Like, the way you know you're one of us is if your family's so big that you're older than your uncle. If you ever took your uncle to Chuck E. Cheese, you might be one of us. We love watermelon. It's our favorite fruit. Go to any Arab picnic, 25 watermelons. I grew up with white people. We are different. We are different. We are really different. We are so different. We deserve our own box. We're not white. I grew up with white people. I know exactly how they are. We're different. For instance, did you know if you go to your white friend's house and his mom asks you if you're hungry, if you say no, she actually doesn't bring you anything to eat. Did you know that? And they start eating around you. Well, you said you weren't hungry. I learned a lot about them. I learned a lot about white people. I learned that if they go to the grocery store, they come home, they put away their groceries, then they take their bags and they throw them away. Not in my house. Not in my house. In my house, there was a bag full of bags. Goes in a little space between the refrigerator and the wall. My mom just stuffs it in there like that. We're just different. We do business different. I've seen my dad walk into a store before. Yeah. I think a white guy walks into a store, gets $1 off something, I think he thinks he got a deal. Doesn't work like that with us. We're a little bit different, you know? I've seen my dad walk into a store. How much you want for that? $20? $5. I'll give you $5. $5. We don't think anybody should be able to make money. And I get asked to go to a lot of things. I get asked to guest MC a lot of things. I got asked to guest MC an auction for a bunch of Arabs like a year ago. Now, how do you do that? How do you achieve that? How do you explain the concept of an auction to a bunch of boaters? How do you tell them, like, wait a second, we are fighting to make the price higher? Like, they'll never understand that in a million years. You know? I got on stage, I was like, all right, the price of this starts out at $1,000. Some boater goes, $400. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. Our women are different. Our women are our moms. I love you, but you're exaggerate a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. You know? Have you ever met this Arab mom before? Khalto, what does your son do? Oh, my son? My son is a doctor. Oh, okay, what's his specialty? Well, he does not have a specialty yet. Okay, where does he go to medical school? Well, he does not go to medical school yet. He's 7, but he's going to be a doctor one day. Now, Barack Obama proved that a black guy could get elected president. Barack Obama proved that a black guy could get elected president if he went to Columbia and Harvard, if he's written 3 books, if his name is Barack, it's not Tyrone, if he's from Hawaii, not Detroit, if his mom is a white lady named Ann from Kansas, and if he's like the best speaker we've ever seen in our lives, then a black guy can become president. George W. Bush proved any white guy can become president.